Shalom. Shalom and welcome to the fourth installment of Endtime Reflections. My name is Symmanayah, and these are the words I'm compelled to present before a set-apart nation. This fourth installment is entitled Set Apart and Quick. I want to say again, Shalom and welcome, and I want to inform you of my experience today, this morning. My brothers and sisters, I am compelled to believe the word from the Spirit of Yahuah came to me. In the name of Yahusha, I believe he said, "Speak to my children," and echo the words from Matthew 20:16 and 22:14. I will read them from the Scriptures translation. It reads as this: "Thus the last shall be first, and the first last. For many are called, but few chosen." That's Matthew 20:16. Matthew 22:14 says, "For many are called, but few are chosen." Yashar'al, O Yashar'al, in my walk, in my journey, I believe I have learned how to discern the voice of the Spirit of Yahusha. And you hear me say the Spirit of Yahuah sent in Yahusha's name, for this is what is instructed in Scriptures, and this is what I believe the Most High Father desires. For in mentioning the name Yahusha, we recognize his plan, and that no one can come to him without acknowledging his plan. And his plan for salvation involved the birth, the sacrifice, and resurrection of Yahusha Mashiach. My brothers and sisters, the encounter I had this morning was that there will be those who recognize end times unfolding first, but they will wait and are slow to respond. Some will not respond out of unbelief, undiscerning, or still on milk. There will be those who are last to recognize what has actually happened. But when they do, they will respond in obedience quicker than the others. Look around, my brothers and sisters. There are those who will say, "I knew this was happening. I knew this was coming. I said this was going to happen." But what are they doing? What words are they presenting? What actions are they demonstrating? Are they being slothful and lazy to act? These will prove to be last. Those who will be first will be those who are recognizing things last, but respond with expediency, with quickness. Be mindful, O Yashar'al, the text of the Scriptures, when made alive, is like endless water. You can read it and get one thing, read it again, get more and more and more, and they will not conflict with one another. There are many messages to discover within the text when it is quickened by the Spirit of Yahuah sent in Yahusha's name as our teacher. My brothers, my sisters, my heart is heavy, but yet I am encouraged. For I know that the Almighty Father will fulfill his promises to his children. There are those who will be physically alive and demonstrate obedience as we find ourselves being fashioned to fulfill what is written in end time prophecies. End times will get more intense. And it is as though the Almighty Father said, "My promises will be fulfilled." It was as though he instructed me to present this message to you, O listener to these words. Pray on these words. Hear my voice. The times are here, says the Almighty Father. Listen, for movement have begun. Each will discover what must be done and when to act. It was as though the Almighty Father says, I know how to move my children. I know how to bring obedience before me, says the Almighty Father. I believe he then instructed me to speak these words. Move, movement, evacuate, migration, gatherings, drawn, obey. Let me say these words again. Move, movement, evacuate, migration, gatherings, drawn, obey. Each of these words will land as directed and produce actions that are required in the gathering of a set-apart nation under the banner of Yashar'al. I will raise up the 12,000 from each of the 12 tribes of Yashar'al. And when I prove to you, O Yashar'al, when I fulfill my word before you, one nation set apart by me, saith the Almighty Father, will become visible to the world. My brothers and sisters, we are about to witness more proof that we have moved beyond types and shadows. The realities of end-time prophecies are unfolding before our very eyes. There will be those who get things quicker than others, and as a result will contribute towards leadership and guiding Yashar'al step by step, as led by the Spirit of the Almighty Father Yahuah, sent in Yahusha's name. I have placed a series, and I wholeheartedly believe that the habitable places where man can live right now, will roll up like a scroll. And I am compelled to believe the scroll has begun to roll up, forcing man back to the region where life began. Understand these words, O Yashar'al. Do not be blind to what is unfolding before your very eyes, before our eyes. Pray, study, pray some more, watch, seek, and discern what the Spirit of Abba Yahuah is saying, and be prepared to respond. Again, in this episode, set apart and quick. Can you identify the quickening of the Spirit of the Almighty Father working within you, before you, working through us, one towards another? Yes, we will stumble. We will fall. In our excitement, sometimes we may say more than we need to say. But understand that the discipline of the Almighty Father will make things straight, correct, and we will witness the 144,000, the great multitude, martyrs for Yahusha's name, and others make the transitions that are ordered by the Almighty Father. On that note, I say to you, Yashar'al, stay tuned. There will be more to come. My name is Symmanayah, and this is Endtime Reflections. Shalum.